it seems like yours is going to be raised by you as a single mother and him. And they're going to be calling another woman stepmama at the rate you're going because you're too busy. And everybody business, and you're not paid to be in that business. I'm paid to be in people's business. You're not paid to be in people's business. Okay? You're not paid. I get paid. This is what I do. It's given that you want to be a blogger. That's why you stay heavy in the blogs. You want to control our news because secretly, deep down, that's what you want to do. You want to be a blogger. You want to be the media.
Hey guys, hey friends, what's going on? Let me fix this a little bit. Y'all, I was over here. I was thinking yesterday, I was like, what is this? Reminds me, this what she's got. I don't know what this lady got going on, but baby, sis, I don't know what you got going on, but it's giving investigation. Um, do y'all remember the Natalie Wagner case? The lady in Florida who got 800 years. She was over there. She was like breastfeeding on OnlyFans. Do you guys remember her? Girl, they gave her 800 years. Happy Wednesday.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined.
Okay, let's get into it. I was like, ooh, girl, what is going on here? Hi, Mocha. I mean, we look, Natalie Wagner. Okay, we never talked about it on Real Talk. I just went over to she was in Port St. Lucie. So St. Lucie County, baby, look her up. They gave her 800, bitch. You ain't never getting out. We don't like what you did. She was over there. You may have seen her. If you keep up with body cam or lawn crime or whatever videos, right? My allergies are bothering me this morning. They rolled up on her one day very unsuspectingly, and excuse me, guys, and said that they had gotten some reports about her OnlyFans. They caught her, they do in Florida. They catch you coming getting right out the car. The police just roll right up on you. And they were asking her about her OnlyFans account because she said she was selling pictures. She was selling pictures, and sis got 800 at the end of the day. When they pulled what they needed to pull and all of the things, man was found guilty, and baby, they gave her what was it, 20? They gave her a lot. Whatever it totaled to was 800 years of life sentences. Okay. All right, let's hear what happened yesterday. This was interesting. I was busy yesterday watching the Carmelo situation unfold in McKinney. So I was in the middle of having like a full-on anxiety attack. Meanwhile, this was playing, and I was like, girl, let me tell you, somebody took 2 Tylenol and went and had to take a nap. I was done. I was so done with the internet yesterday. I had to go take a nap. My husband came home from work, and I got up, I made him some food. I just remember him finishing eating, coming back, laying down next to me, and the next thing I knew, it was like 10 o'clock. I got up, I put everything away in the kitchen. I went, did my clean sweep of the kitchen and shut it down. You know how, I don't know who, I mean, I'm assuming most of you guys are the ones that, shut shit down at night, the final just once over of the kitchen and all of the things, right? So, I just was like, I wasn't expecting murder. I mean, the boy did die. Um, I just didn't expect it to be, I just thought that, um, I just I didn't expect that. Because these days you can just think somebody stole a bottle of water and kill somebody. So I just thought, well, you know what I'm saying? Certainly somebody about to, be physically harmed has a right to stand their ground, right? Yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? The rules, if you didn't know the rules don't apply, just know the rules don't apply. Okay? Everybody got different sets of rules, and just understand the rules you play by might not be the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, just we're not gonna get into all that. Anyway, but yeah, it was a reckoning of sorts. What did Liv do? We hadn't even got there yet, baby. You are right on time. Hey, boo boo, how are you? Okay. We're just talking. I was just saying, let me just get back on point. I was saying that Liv reminds me of Natalie Wagner. Natalie Wagner was a stay-at-home mommy internet person who would stream for coin. Okay, like lots of other people, right? But she was doing weird, nasty stuff that she said initially was not weird, nasty, but girl, I started reading the police report and I was selling pictures. Did we not talk about this years ago that Liv gave a vibe that she was camming? I feel like her confirming that she's been selling pictures, baby. If you've been selling pictures, you've been camming up. Now, what she does on her little cam appointments, I don't know. But once upon a time, she said she was doing OnlyFans. Even Jasmine said she was going to do some OnlyFans too. I don't think she ever did it, but she talked about it. We know Liv talked about it. She did it. She talked about selling pictures. Liv is hello, um, it's giving YouTube street sex worker. Like if you're selling nasty naked pictures of yourself, then that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad. You can't, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like this is nothing. This is what you said. You said you've sold pictures and you've made a pretty penny. If you've sold pictures, you've turned on that camera. I'm sorry. And you went live and did a little live 1-2 step or whatever the hell you were doing. I don't know, but let's see what happened yesterday. Sis was over here on the computer, girl. Sis was live over here. She went live. Why I don't know. I feel like this is, and she may have said this, but I don't know. But this is just my impression. She's over here looking very worried. Let's just over here and
I don't know who is that.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't
Your
worry about it.
email looks like she hasn't combed her hair.
Mama,
What, baby?
what are you doing?
I think at this moment,
Yeah.
somebody had already
Huh?
called her and said they're in the parking lot or
You're
they're
not
coming
working?
because somebody had to have called to say that they were on their way and they were coming because her overall demeanor, this is not the demeanor of her checking in for her long lives. Normally,
Ow, ow.
AJ Hush, girl, he needs to can you run him? Can you run him to the doctor, please? He's going to have a hard time in kindergarten. They're going to be writing notes and you're going to be running to that school every day. And if you don't handle the business, they're going to document you. Okay, okay. So I feel like she got a call. Now it opens up just as it did at this moment. Let me just turn it all the way down. I'm not going to turn it all the way off, but they're not saying anything. AJ's making noise. She's giving worried about something because when the doorbell rings or when someone knocks on the door, she goes straight to it and she's like, I don't like men knocking on my door. And it's like, well, how do you know? So she had to have gotten some sort of an alert that somebody was coming to the house and knew someone was coming because like she opened up the door and there was a CPS worker there. And then she goes live for like girl the rest of the day, but I didn't catch all that, girl. I was busy watching the real news and seeing what was going on. That's how I got on the topic of McKinney and the verdict and all of that stuff. But I was watching that and like I said, I was having like a full on overstimulated situation and girl, I just had to go to sleep. I was like, I was done with the day. So she was sitting at the computer
I don't even have a fucking bra on.
and someone's at the door and she had to have known someone was at the door because she's over here talking about I don't even have a damn bra on. She had to know somebody was coming, so I wonder if they called her and said, hey, this is CPS, I'm outside, here's a 5-minute warning. I don't know what CPS does when they come to your house. I can't tell you. I just know from what we've seen from these mommies who think it's a good idea to film these events and then let us know what's going on. She got over with the female CPS worker, the man's girl. They're not, look, there is a certain element of woman. Look at Natalie Wagner, Natalie J. Wagner in Port St. Lucie, Florida. She was a cammer. She was over there doing cam stuff on Snapchat and OnlyFans. And she thought what she was doing wasn't a big deal either. And she got, I don't even know how many life sentences. Let me look. Girl, sis is never getting out. Okay. I don't know what Liv is doing. I don't know what she's not doing, but having somebody accuse you of what she was accused of yesterday is very serious. And I would be nervous. And I personally would be contacting a lawyer, but she doesn't have, I don't think she has any money. I would be worried. I would be worried. I would personally be worried. Because it's serious. Girl, that's serious. That's some serious stuff. And as it should be, right?
I don't even have a fucking bra on.
All right, let me be quiet so you guys can hear.
Mommy, I have your number though. I have your number right now on FaceTime.
Don't call my phone.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
I just want to get cussed out.
Who's getting
Knock on
cussed
my
out?
fucking door. I don't even have.
She said someone's getting cussed out. Who? You gonna cuss out who?
I just want to get cussed out. Knock on my fucking door. I don't even have a fucking bra on.
So like I said, look up Natalie Wagner. She was sentenced to 21 life terms in prison plus 800 years. The Florida mother was convicted of multiple counts of abuse and child P involving her young children. I'm not making any accusations against this person, but there was an allegation levied against her at the door by the CPS officer, talking to her about something very serious, and it made me think about this case. The investigation found that Wagner recorded videos of herself. I'm not going to go into too much detail because we don't get that deep on this channel about that, but we can talk about it over on Real Talk, where we talk about the news. They said she was selling pictures on Snapchat and other social media platforms for $5 to $50. And ma'am was investigated and found guilty. And girl, they gave her 21 life terms plus 800 years. Very bad.
Where's my credentials? Excuse me, agent.
Girl, she shouldn't be concerned about somebody knocking on the door when you turn on your camera every day looking like a hot, damn, atrocious, bad breath mess. Girl, do you imagine someone coming to your door and saying that they want to talk to you about trafficking? That's crazy. Girl, you'd have to pick me up off the floor. I'd be like, what? Say what now? You said I cut somebody off in traffic. Baby, no. But I feel like because she's acting very erratic at this month, she seems concerned. Girl, she put on a bra. You know this is serious. Girl, you know this is serious. Look, she went and put a bra on.
First of all, this is a man.
First of all, it's a man.
In my fucking door.
Girl, you love
you
a man
want,
coming to your door. What are you talking about? You love a man coming to your door. Now all of a sudden you don't like men coming to your door? How did you get all them kids?
Hi, what's up? Yeah.
Mine's Cole.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Do you see how did she even open the door? Hold on. Okay, so she's like, I don't even like men coming to my door. Okay, so she unlocks the door. Okay, we can see she opened it.
What's up? Yeah.
Mine's Cole.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna check on this.
His name is Cole what?
Hi, what's up? Yeah.
Mine's Cole.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna check on this here. Right.
Uh-huh.
How are you, buddy? There was a case called in with CPS.
Uh-huh.
Go, I think, on like the 20th of May, I think.
Uh-huh.
And they couldn't get a hold of you or something, maybe?
No, somebody got a hold of me.
The phone was in person or how?
It was both.
It was both?
Yeah.
What was the allegations that they were talking to you about? You remember?
Abuse.
Abuse.
Yeah.
So this one's different.
Okay.
This one is going to sex trafficking.
Sex.
Do you imagine, girl? I would hit the floor. Girl, did he say federal? He sure did. Girl. Baby, you need to get a lawyer. You better call your mother. Girl. Embarrassed? I wouldn't even have time to be embarrassed. I would be worried. I would be very worried.
Yeah.
So this one's different.
Okay.
This one is going to sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
So, yeah.
Okay.
You have.
Can I see your credentials or
Here's the card for you. My actual badge is in my other.
sex trafficking?
Yes.
Mommy, I want
Now, I would be concerned. Now, Mr. Cole, as a professional, you really should have had your badge or your credentials with you. That was kind of a little bit concerning. He said that they were in his car or whatever, and then he called somebody on the phone. I'll just let him talk.
Oh my God, this is insane.
to see. Let me see.
And your
She said, "Oh, okay."
Actual badge is in my other.
sex trafficking. Your credentials or
Here's the card for you. My actual badge is in my other.
sex trafficking?
Yes.
Mommy, I want to see.
Oh my God, this is insane.
I want to see.
I don't even know if he was CPS. He said, did CPS get in contact with you? What were the allegations? She said abuse. And he said, well, this one is different. Now, was he even from CPS? Was he a federal investigator? Baby, I don't know.
Let me see.
And your ID or something?
This is my card today. I can show you. Give you my more computer.
I've never dealt with an investigator that was a male,
Okay.
so it's uncomfortable for me.
See?
Girl, you love men. You love men more than you love women. What are you talking about? I've never dealt with an investigator who was a man. Girl, you love men. You hate women. I'm surprised you haven't ran and got him a soda yet. The fuck? Are you kidding? I mean, certain allegations are probably not in their wheelhouse. They will have to call the EMTs to get me up off the floor. Girl, I would be like, you got to be kidding. He said federal. Hold on. He said federal. Federal investigator. Hold on. We'll run it back because it's only like 7 minutes. The video is like 30 minutes, but she goes on silent because he basically told her you can record it if you want, but anything identifying, you can't post it to social media or like it's subpoenaable or whatever. I don't know. He said something. Okay. Let's just go back to when he goes to the door. I'm not going to say anything. Let's just listen and then we'll talk about it again.
There was a case called in with CPS to go, I think, on like the 20-something of May, I think. And they couldn't get a hold of you or something, maybe?
No, somebody got a hold of me.
The phone was in person or how?
It was both.
It was both?
Yeah.
What was the allegations that they were talking to you about? Do you remember?
Abuse.
Abuse.
Yeah.
So this one's different.
Okay.
This one is going to sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
So yeah,
Okay.
you have.
Can I see your credentials or
Here's the card for you. My actual badge is in my other.
sex trafficking?
Yes.
Mommy, I want to see.
Oh my God, this is insane.
I want to see. Let me see.
And your ID or something?
This is my card today. I can show you. Give you my more computer.
I've never dealt with this investigator that was a male,
Okay.
so it's uncomfortable for me.
See?
Okay.
I want to see the picture.
I see that this is a card. Yeah,
Supervisor.
yeah, yeah, it's fine.
You can say.
Sex trafficking, I'm so sure. That's a good one.
Sex trafficking, I'm so sure.
We can down here real fast. Hey, are you busy right now? She doesn't feel comfortable talking to me because I'm a male.
No, I can talk to you.
Talk to me. You know what I mean? So, are you okay with staying on the phone while I talk to her for like 15 minutes? You can have me on speaker. That's what she's felt comfortable. Are you okay with that? Okay. This is Stephanie. Her name's Stephanie De La Cruz. She's a program director with CPS. So she's a supervisor over there.
Okay, come in.
I can come in here.
AJ, get in the house.
All right, thanks, Stephanie.
Done.
I'll just keep you on the phone.
Kalani, what is this?
How are you?
Oh my God.
That's in the small share, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
There's my card for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on live right now?
See the car?
So
Let me see the car.
if you want to record it, you're welcome to record it, but nothing can post to the social media that identifies.
Yay.
There's legislation on that for Texas. But you're welcome to record it. It's going to get posted to social media.
I want to know what the report is.
So yeah, we detailed that, I promise. Let me get signed in here and get it all working, and then I'll pull it all up for you.
Kalani, what's this? Wobble, wobble.
This is
I have to use the phone.
This is like straight harassment.
I've got that.
Be here, and that's the second.
I know.
So he showed her something, but he said his ID was in his car or something. He showed her something. I don't know if he had a business card or he had his computer. I don't know if he wears a uniform. He had something, but he didn't have, I guess, his badge or whatever. Girl, I don't know. He said he showed her that, and then he said his ID was in his vehicle or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, that's her problem, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, to identify whether that was like legit or not. She rather see women because she can manipulate, and I mean, what she has to understand is that her footprint on this internet has been problematic for a very long time. And she has put herself in this position, and she is a big dummy, And you know what I'm saying? Like, I look, at the end of the day, I feel like she's done this to herself. You walk around with shorts up your ass, which is not obviously what he's coming to talk about, but she has a very problematic social media presence. She's very nasty, she's very rude, she's very mean. She is very nasty with her children. She doesn't have custody of half of her children. Nobody has anything nice to say, and I'm talking about people that know her intimately, family, men that she has been in relationships with who have fathered children, who nobody has anything nice to say. And I'm talking about the people that actually know her and have been intimately involved with her. Um, Nothing. No one has nothing nice to say except maybe her mother. And her mother says things like, Olivia gets pregnant at the drop of a hat. All she has to do is see a man and she's pregnant. I mean, it's the truths that we already know. It's not like her mom's trying to be mean. There's just certain truths about her daughter that we all know to be true. Olivia is a bum. She's just a pathological dummy, okay? We've seen this for years, years and years and years and years. And what's happening now is that there's other people out here who model similar behavior. Now, I'm not accusing Olivia of being a Natalie Wagner, but when this happened, I started thinking, oh my God, Natalie Wagner. Oh my God, this one. Oh my God, that one. There are plenty of people out here who are doing social media around small children, and baby, they got questions. They got questions, and they're being investigated because some of this behavior is inappropriate in the midst, in the company, around all of the things. It's just bad. So I don't know what her specific allegations are. The man said sex trafficking, that should be enough. Baby, honey, I would be concerned and worried.
I'm not upset at you. I'm upset by this whole situation because it's not okay.
Why don't you listen to the allegations? How are you already upset? And he said what he said, but now you want to go into people are picking on me.
Little. How are you, Lex?
What, baby?
Four.
What's the card? Give me the card.
AJ, don't rip the card, baby.
Okay. Wobble, wobble.
Mm.
AJ, calm down, baby.
Okay, I'm going down.
All right, so I have to give you all the same. Can I start here for a second? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to give you all the same stuff as you.
She's got it on mute for a second. It'll come back and then she puts it on mute for the rest of the time. So we just have to go to the other live. Now, the other live, girl, it's extremely long and we're just there for a minute. We're not going to be there the whole time because, she goes off script and then she wants to, girl, she's so stupid. This girl is dumb. And she must not realize at this moment, girl, they're watching your channel. They've been watching your channel. But if you're under investigation for trafficking and they are watching you, they are watching you. So keep up the shenanigans. And you're gonna be setting up appointments to see some more kids. Okay. You're gonna be going and getting in your car to go see more because baby, I don't think
Interview of you for your own record. However, any audio or video recording you make of the interview may be subject to disclosure to DFPS, law enforcement, or someone else through a subpoena under a court order. By law, audio or video recordings of the interview must not be posted to any website in a way that could identify anyone that led to the involved in the interview. So we can't post this on your YouTube.
Well, I'll mute it. When you start talking about certain things
Okay.
that you don't want posted.
Right. Well, it's gonna be the whole. I mean, we can't post any of it to social media.
Okay.
She's gonna say it's all Gerard's fault. Well, you know what? I don't know. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Olivia turns on the camera and Olivia makes full disclosures all day, every day. So look, if Gerard made a report and he said that his ex-wife is doing this or doing that, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Anybody who sees anything involving children being hurt or abused or anything like that has a duty to report. So I don't know. I don't know what you meant by that. But at the end of the day, anybody who is doing anything to protect children is fine with me. Absolutely. And I feel like she knew about it because at the beginning of the video, she's sitting there doing some quick searches and then she gets up, goes and puts a bra on. So he must have called and gave her some sort of a 5-minute warning, like, hey, I'm pulling up, or I'm with such and such, and I've got to come see you. Or maybe the office called and said, hey, there's an inspector or an investigator here in the office and they've been trying to reach you. Are you at your apartment? I don't know how they play these things out, but at the end of the day, baby, I would be concerned. What did she do? The investigator came and said that there was allegations of sex trafficking. No, but that is how her braids that's how her brain operates, and it's always somebody else's fault. Well, yeah, Gerard did. So I get what you're saying. At the end of the day, Gerard had to move a certain way to protect his rights first it was to protect his rights as a father, and then he also had to protect his children because the children, he knows how Olivia was, and he knows that she got increasingly worse over time. But when they split up, finally, she was trying to impede on his rights as a father. Then, when he started to get his rights and visitation, she was acting crazy. So he had to all the way lean in to protecting his rights. And then when he sees how the kids are being treated, but the kids have also opted at this point that sometimes they don't want to go over to her house and she's mad. So at the end of the day, I mean, something being someone's fault isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Gerard stood up as a father and as a man. I mean, he may not be perfect, and who is, but at the end of the day, all I remember at the time that when Gerard first came and picked up those kids after they'd been with her and she was and Zolo Bands was in the picture that summer, girl, everybody was cheering and happy that Gerard and Antonisha had came to pick up the kids, just so number one, they could have a summer. Number two, they could get the fuck away from Olivia. And number three, she could see that it could actually be done. Sis, you can be touched. Okay, you can be touched and Sir can go get his kids. And that needed to happen. When was that? Was like 5 years ago now? That was 5 years ago this summer. Yeah. Around this time, 5 years ago, he pulled into that parking lot. Was it with the Clearwater police? Do you guys remember that? He had to call the sheriff or the police department to come and escort him because she was acting slow. Like she didn't know that he had just driven for like 15 hours to come pick up his children. Baby, I'll never forget that. Girl, she was telling on her. Oh, sex trafficking? Oh, okay. Sure. So she's sitting there talking this whole time. We're not going to hear anything. Hey, Ruby. Hey, boo. Okay, let's pivot. Now, hold on a second. Let's. Did I see someone say jealous? Unbelievable jealous women. Who is jealous? Girl, ain't nobody jealous of a Child Protective Services investigation for sex trafficking. Are you high? Ain't nobody jealous of that. Jealous of what? You got to be out of your mind. Ain't nobody jealous of that. You got to be kidding me. Me personally, I'm scared of that. That would be absolutely nuts. My apartment is infested with roaches. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna do that. Was this after the man came? I feel like this is the one after he came. This lady was live all day yesterday. Hold on, let's see. She never took a shower. She never changed her underwear. She looked hot, bothered, and funky all day. Let's see if, hold on, let's look at this one too, just for a second and see. So 4.5 hours. Did you ever take a shower? That's first order of business. Jesus. Did she ever take a shower? Girl, look at this. A mess. Hold on. She was so mad yesterday. It's hilarious.
Thank you, Kelly.
Girl, look at this. This should be a crime in and of itself. This display here. Can you please get off? Can you go put some clothes on, ma'am? Why do we have to see this? Look at her head on top of that body. It's just awful. At this point, she had the nerve to put deodorant on without
I
showering.
forgot this point in pregnancy when like you don't feel like eating. I forgot this shit, bro.
Of course. Hold on.
I forgot.
Where's the
that
ask
this happens.
button? Okay. We don't have time for fantasy fiction. Hold on. All right. I feel like, is this the one after?
Rocket science. He killed a kid.
Okay, this is, she goes live. She's trying to switch the narrative and talk about Carmelo. Okay, girl. We're not talking about that. This is it. She's mad. She's mad. She's mad. Okay. Let's see. Do we have a summary button at the moment? No summary. I need timestamps. Okay, hold on. It's the, where do you get glasses from when you don't even go to a doctor? You know those are nothing but some readers.
Since anybody's name in my chat will be blocked immediately, so don't say any names in my chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's okay. You know, people talking about karma and everything. It's not karma when you let me remind people, when people of this earth are trying to cause you harm, that's not karma. This man that just showed up in my house, he didn't show up because of something I'm doing. He showed up because of people on the internet harassing me, making false allegations, trying to defame my character, stalking me, all of the things. That's not karma. That's not how karma works.
Okay.
Sorry to say that, but if he showed up because I was actually doing something, then that's karma. Yeah. Just
okay.
want to remind all the slow people in the back. I'm going to boil some eggs real quick. And then we'll talk about it. But we need to get the lights up. Yeah.
She said, okay, the man showing up is because of those nasty shorts, okay? Girl, what is all okay? You got a bunch of dishes in the sink. We're not going to talk about that. Girl, look at this. Oh my god.
No, I want you to finish your food, please.
When she sat there and ate this slice of bread, did anybody see this? Girl, she killed this slice of bread. And for what? What did this slice of bread do to you? Look how she eats it. Didn't you just say you weren't hungry?
Well, are you serious? You didn't fix my car. What is that?
Bread.
No, that.
It's blinds from upstairs.
Okay.
And these things right here,
Yeah.
that's those. Anything yet? Where's the proof? I'm just wondering.
Where's the proof?
Have you seen something,
Where's the
Sunny,
proof?
that I haven't seen? Has anybody seen anything?
Where's the proof?
I'm just waiting for the proof of something.
Girl, I'd be
You can call
concerned about the
CPS and you can say
allegations.
anything. You can make any type of false claim with zero proof, apparently. Sex trafficking my kids. Yeah. But like I said, I told CPS everything they need to know, where they can find these allegations, so we can all start our own investigation.
She has accused lots of people of everything. Okay. She's accused people of everything. And at the end of the day, you walk around the internet with your ass, your whole body hanging out. You have admitted to digital sex work, okay, of the variety of selling pictures, adult pictures to men, or whomever asked for it. I don't know. We know that you did OnlyFans once upon a time. I'm sure there are people out here who can say some things, who have experiences with you. I'm Joey can probably say how he met you on Plenty of Fish. I mean, what was his name? Phoenix can say he met you on Plenty of Fish. Zola Band can say he met you on Plenty of Fish. People can say that they met you one day and was in the guts the next day. All of those things. Can you guys not hear me? Hold on. It just, let's see. Let's see. It might be a you problem. She could stop this. There's no fucks around here. Okay, that's a you problem. No sound. No sound. Leave and come back, baby. Okay. If you're not hearing sound right now, it might be because there is no sound. Okay. The no sound you hear is maybe deliberate. Okay. Okay.
Investigation. You understand? We can all start our own case on the situation. Because yeah, saying that about minors, saying that about children, is a big deal. Is a big deal. People don't think that, but it's a big deal. You can't just say that type of stuff. So where are the pictures, or the, I don't know, whatever you guys supposedly have, videos, pictures? Where is it? Who said that? Who said that? Because you're not blocked. Sunny Days? Is that who said it? Is that who said it? I don't know. Might be calling out the wrong person. Yeah, there we go. Where is it?
Girl. The mustache.
Imagine saying that about somebody because you have nothing else to say about them. You want people to hate them and dislike them and go against them and harass them so much to the point where you make things up like this.
This is
You
my
can say
thing.
it.
Nobody would have to know that CPS came to your house. You had to have gotten an alert that they were coming because you seemed to be ready. You were getting yourself ready for someone to come. You said you don't like men coming to your door, and a man showed up, right? At the end of the day, you did not have to be on live when this man showed up. You did not have to post it to your channel. You've left it up almost 24 hours. At the end of the day, you want people to know. You could have had this person come to your house, sat and had a conversation with this person, and the person, whomever, persons, anybody, whoever is responsible for kicking this off, whether it's another caseworker or it was a call-in report, whatever the situation was, we did not have to know. You made sure we were alerted right away. And I mean right away. And you stayed live for 2 hours, another hour, and then another 4 hours. So after all of that, after that, early in the afternoon, you went ahead and went live for almost another 8 hours. You stayed in that dirty shirt, those nasty, in there like swimwear shorts. I just don't even understand. These poor kids need to go to a rec center. They need to get out the house. This lady is so consumed with being on the internet, whatever she's doing, whether she is flashing her putty cat in the bathroom and the kids are in there coloring, I doubt, but whatever. I don't know what them kids are doing. But we know Liv gets into some nasty shit, and we know it because she takes pictures of herself in the bathroom, posts it on Instagram. She's sitting there doing damn TikToks. She thinks she's fucking sexy. She's over there doing this, that, and the third. She admitted to selling pictures. Who didn't know that? You know what I'm saying? Girl, you said you did OnlyFans. You had a whole OnlyFans account. Whatever you were doing, have been doing, at the end of the day, you have been doing too much and people are coming to ask questions now, and you can't be surprised. Okay? Because there are children involved, and all they need to hear is that you are a mother of 5, soon to be 6. You don't have custody of 3, and you are still with the shits on the internet. There's a track record, there's a paper trail, there's a whole ex-husband, and there's a lineup of men who feel that their sperms have been stolen for you to want to kidnap children and create situations where men can't even have relationships with their kids. Who you picked is who you picked, baby. I'm not trying to make anybody seem like they're damn you know, Jesus, okay, and the apostles. These are the men you chose, okay? But you still don't have the right to kidnap these men's sperm and make it so that these people can't even have relationships with their children because you're so fucking crazy.
Anything. Say anything about me. That's fair game. But saying things about my children,
They're not saying anything about you. You're conflating it. What they're saying is that your children are in danger. Your children are in danger and you're doing weird, nasty shit. And that's what the allegation seems to be. They're not saying anything about your kids. They're talking about you. Okay? You see how she tries to spin it?
and you're blocked. Like I said, whenever I ask any of you guys, any of you loser ass haters, an actual question, you guys have nothing to say other than get yourself together. You're a mess. I'm a mess.
That's a
Why?
valid
Because I'm
answer.
coming on here telling the
Sperm
world what
napper.
you losers are doing to me. I'm a mess. I'm not allowed to say what is being done to me and my family. How am I a mess? I'm in my house,
Ew.
bills paid.
Ew.
We're chilling. I'm sleeping because I'm pregnant. How am I a mess? What the hell?
Why are you pregnant again? Can you tell us that?
How is this being turned around on me? Because I'm saying what you're doing.
I mean, You are a mess.
To me, you don't like it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't do that, AJ. Don't hit, because you don't slam your toys up against the furniture. You don't do that.
Girl, imagine being a loser and calling someone else a loser.
No, because
Which
you
I
might
can
ruin the
get it, because
furniture,
if you're a
baby,
loser,
or your toy.
if you are a loser, you should know very well what a loser is. So I'm not mad at her calling somebody a loser, because she's a loser. Now, does her loser stand up? No. I mean, if Liv called me a loser, I would just, it wouldn't even, girl, it would be like nothing ever happened, because there's no way someone like that could call me anything and have it hold any type of weight.
You can ruin your toy, or you can ruin the furniture.
My toy.
Yeah, or you could break your toy. Where is your remote?
Girl, can you believe that?
Your
She's so
remote for
nasty.
that. You know, for the remote control car, how you move it. Where's the remote? Yeah, it is a lot of stress, Cynthia. But it more than anything, it's just disgusting.
It's
And
just
that's what I told the guy. I was like,
disgusting.
you know what? Because I was giving him attitude, and he was very nice. He was very nice about the whole situation. I was just like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude to you, but this is disgusting. You know what I mean? And I told him everything that's been going on. I said, if people online don't like me, that's okay. You guys can call me fat bitches and hoes and demons and everything under the sun. Go for it, girl. But
And you can
saying that
call people fat bitches and hoes and ugly and all of the things. Like you, exactly. People can say it to you, you can say it, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. But the bottom line is that people see you in a certain way because of your behavior online, and then there may be people who obviously have information about you, because like I said, go back to Natalie Wagner case. Girl, people had certain information about that woman, and they reported her from Snapchat. Them folks were reporting her. So we don't know who reported you, sis.
illicit photos, or I try to harm my kids in that type of way, it's so crazy, out of this world.
Most people who are reasonable, if they felt like their kids are in danger and people are making false allegations, they would take their kids offline, or they would limit their exposure, or they would change their behavior and act just, act more accordingly. But this bitch won't. She won't.
Disgusting. And it's like, how dare you?
How
How
dare
fucking
you?
dare you?
How
And I was
fucking
like,
dare you?
he was asking me, well, has anybody ever asked you for photos? I said, no. Even the men who have asked, I've sold pictures of myself. Yes, I have. I'm grown. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Sure has. I made a pretty penny too doing so. And it's only been a couple people.
Did you pay taxes on that money?
Let me see. But never.
You made a pretty penny. Doing what? Flashing your cooter? My God.
Pictures of myself. Yes, I have. I'm grown. I can do whatever. And the men who have asked, I've sold pictures of myself. Yes, I have.
Girl, that's investigation number 1 right there. Okay. Can you give us the names of the people who your clients? Girl, you're officially a sex worker. I'm just saying. That's sex work, sis. Hello? So now the investigators are going to want a list of your clients. If they ask you for a download of your phone, baby, I would be calling a lawyer.
I'm grown. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Sure has. I made a pretty penny too doing so. And it's only been a couple people.
Girl, don't try to clean it up now.
I sold pictures of myself. Yes, I have. I'm grown. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Sure has. I made a pretty penny too doing so. And it's only been a who's surprised? We have talked about this on numerous occasions, that Liv was sitting in front of the camera, bending it wide and dipping it low. Did you guys just think I was some kind of like low key? Did you guys just think I was being a hater when I said that Liv was bending it wide or spreading it wide and dipping it low in front of her camera, camming? I guess maybe I was just being a hater. I don't know who is surprised to hear that Liv has been selling images of herself. And I would venture to guess either private streams, things of that nature. What do you think people do on OnlyFans?
We've been talking about this for years. Who's surprised? I'm just surprised her dumbass actually confirmed it.
Couple people. Let me see. But never in my life has a man asked me for pictures of my children. What the fuck?
Mm.
What the fuck? Like, where did that even come up in your head? Like, I said, the only pervert here is the person making these claims.
Maybe somebody reported you. Maybe one of your clients. Maybe one of your clients got busted for having something and they mentioned your name, or your name showed up in the download of somebody's phone. You're just telling on yourself right now, because the more you talk, there is an investigator listening. You might not watch my other channel, Olivia, but I had a whole prosecutor on my channel a couple of weeks ago, and whenever somebody gets popped or investigated, that is the main time that they listen to their social media, or they listen to their jail calls and things of that nature. Girl, the fact that you're sitting here talking about it for hours and hours and hours, do you not understand that there are investigators that are watching your channel right now? You're just putting your own foot in your mouth.
Only disgusting person who thinks like this is the person making these disgusting claims. What? Help you with what? This is not controlling your truck, baby.
Girl, yes. Did she not realize you are currently under investigation? You're watching. You were like, and he sat up there called a director. Girl, they probably were talking about you at the morning meeting. You know how you have like a morning huddle with your team? So he called whoever, that lady. He called that lady and said, "Hey, I'm over at that lady's house we talked about earlier, and she don't want to talk to me because I'm a man." Well, really, because you didn't have your credentials, sir. But anyway, can you stay on the phone while I talk to her? So the director over there, sis.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm doing something. And did you eat all your food? No. Go eat your food. Okay, then play. Okay, well, I'm not looking for it right now, AJ. I'm not looking for your remote right now. I asked you, where is it? If you don't know where it is, we can find it a little later. You can go look for it yourself. Okay? Okay, well, don't worry about it then. Go eat your food.
Oh, she mad. You never know this guy. What's his name? Granddaddy? Granddaddy down there? I'm not accusing Granddaddy, but Granddaddy could have. Granddaddy still might be pissed at all the nasty shit she said about him. Liv, you have a long list of people that don't like you, don't fuck with you, think you're not shit, and have grievances with you. Okay? At the end of the day, girl, you got a lot of people to check in with about who could potentially who could say things about you that know you. I'm just saying.
And I have nothing to hide. I'm a grown ass 35-year-old woman. What the fuck? I can do what I want to do. What, baby? Oh, good girl. And I feel like I tell you guys everything. So for y'all to even make shit up, it's like a fucking stab in the back, bro. Especially because I be so real with y'all. I tell you guys, I sell pictures, and if you want to buy some pictures, hit me up. And lots of men hit me up. Girl,
You said it was only a couple. Now it's lots of men hit you up. Girl, whole internet sex worker.
I tell you guys, I sell pictures, and if you want to buy some pictures, hit me up. And lots of men hit me up. Girl, I would hit me up, okay? But
oh, cause okay, girl. Like, let's say it one more time. Girl. She said she would hit her up. If you want to see some smelly cat,
and I feel
girl.
like I tell you guys everything. So for y'all to even make shit up, it's like a fucking stab in the back, bro. Especially because I be so real with y'all. I tell you guys, I sell pictures, and if you want to buy some pictures, hit me up. And lots.
So last time, Deputy District Attorney Fulton County Will Wooten was on my channel. He was talking to us about a software that they have that they can use. I think it's for video and phone calls. That it's like an AI, and kind of like what Gemini does in YouTube, that will give you a consolidated of basically give you, summarize the material, right? So I mean, for her to think that these people are not watching her channel and getting summaries and timestamps and all kinds of things specifically that they are looking for, you got to be out of your mind.
Of men hit me up, girl. I would hit me
Lots
up,
of
okay?
men hit you up.
But to turn it around, and lots of men hit me up.
Okay. Lots of men hit me up. Okay. Okay, I got to stop playing because it's going to get stuck. Oh, because I have it on 1.5. That's probably why.
That's because I be so real with y'all. I
'Cause
tell
I'd
you
be
guys,
so
I
real
sell
with
pictures. If you
y'all.
want to buy some pictures,
Because I'd be so real with y'all.
hit me up. And lots of men hit me up, girl. I would hit me up, okay? But to turn
They said Natalie Wagner was selling pictures for $5 to $50.
it around and make it a perverted thing that has to do with children.
Well, that's the allegation. Allegations are only allegations. Look, any allegations are alleged unless specified by the source media or materials, past, present, or future. Anyone accused of criminal allegations has a right to due process and is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay? Live, girl. It might be time to call a lawyer.
That's fucking twisted. That's twisted. That's twisted as fuck. Wow. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy.
Well, you know what? For her, the internet has always been before the kids. But what she needs to understand is the internet is always going to protect children. Okay, the internet as a whole is always going to be protecting and looking out for the kids because we were all one once upon a time, right? Were we not?
Like I said, even the men have never even said shit like that. These oh good. This type of weird shit is coming from women. Women with
How do you
children.
know?
This twisted, disgusting, perverted shit. You guys are making this shit up. You are women with kids. Give me the check. That is what is sad
Okay.
and disgusting. And the person who made these claims up, they need to get checked because I really feel like they are perverted. Like who knows what they do with their child? Like I don't even know. It's very concerning. It's very, very
Now it's
concerning.
concerning. Now you're concerned about other people. Okay. Interesting.
You beg people to call CPS? Okay, girl. Yeah, I did. Thank you. I'm going to use this in my case. Thank you so much for calling CPS. I've heard of this with people on, they actually are the predator. A few of them gotten in trouble. Oh yeah, this is serious stuff. This is not just saying something about me, a grown adult. This is about children. So it's okay. Like I said, it will all be taken care of.
Oh, she posted his name. What, on her community wall?
It's not working. Why is it not working?
My never mind, I'm not gonna say nothing. That's so sad. They have nothing else better to do. It's okay. It's obvious that it's far from the truth. Of course it's far from the truth. That's why I never even addressed this shit. It's stupid. This is dumb. This is retarded. What the hell? People are like, why are you not addressing it? Because it's retarded? What the hell? It's low-hanging fruit. It's literally the lowest shit you can say about somebody. It's nothing. Thank you guys for subscribing. So you guys can get blocked. Or not blocked, but your comments can get blocked. It's funny how you guys subscribe to talk mess. That's crazy. I would never.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's about to happen. Okay. Bet. Let me see. Good job, Mama. Go wash your hands. Eat your food. Okay, you don't have to. I'm not making you. Turn this off because it's loud. Give me that remote. Hit the button in the middle, baby. Thank you, my love.
She made some sort of nasty dinner last night.
Yeah, I
Did
don't
you
want that
guys
noise.
see
It's
this?
loud, baby. I'm doing good, baby. It's crazy.
Everybody's
Hello. Yeah.
It's like, what is that nasty
That's so
that
sad. They have
nasty
nothing else
looking
better to do.
seafood?
I know. It is sad.
Girl, I know it's sad, right, Perlis?
There you go.
Well, Natalie was breastfeeding on live. She was on live and she was breastfeeding on her OnlyFans channel, and they were like, I don't think you know, based on the tone, they took it a certain type of way. You can't control how people are going to see things and perceive things, but based on the overarching tone and the environment of what she was doing and how she was doing, I'm talking about Natalie Wagner. It just wasn't a good look. Okay. It was bad.
The community post, they posted a naked pic of you with your youngest daughter right beside you. What? There was a naked photo of me. Wait, on a community post? A naked photo? Where? Kitty chocolate. Where? Did you screenshot it? Where? A naked photo of me. What the fuck? Oh my God.
I mean, Liv may not, I don't know if she was naked or not, but she dresses in ripped up t-shirts and nasty shit that, you know what I mean? Somebody might feel like that's not appropriate dress.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Where was it posted, girl? Yeah, email me right now, please. Email me right now.
Email me right now. The sky is going to fall this summer. Okay, predictions. Y'all, we've got predictions. They're preying on my downfall. They're preying on my downfall.
Oh, wow, AJ. That's cool, baby. Yeah, email me right now. Probably something they made AI. No. Send it to me, please, right now. Because if I know what you're talking about, we're gonna address that. Trust me,
I've got the proof. I've got all the proof.
Lord, it's a
I've
long
got all
story.
the proof.
I've already. I want to see
I've
if it's
got
the
the
same shit I have.
proof. I've got the proof. I know exactly what they're talking about, y'all. I've got the proof. They are just,
email
they
me,
don't
girl?
know what they're talking about. Did
Email
you
me right
email
now,
me?
please.
Email me right now. Email
Because
me
the shit
this
I have is in
second.
this phone.
Are you still in the chat? Hello? Can you email me right now?
Stop screaming. Your iPad dying?
AJ, stop screaming.
Go
Get on your
It died.
iPad. Mommy's got busy
Mhm.
internet investigations to do. Mommy's got a whole
Let's
federal
go to my
charge
computer.
coming.
Ooh.
Ooh. Girl, look at this. Oh my God. Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
Where's my other phone?
Oh my God, where's my other phone?
Where's Kailani? Kailani, what are you doing? This girl in the damn sink.
Girl,
Get out of
why
the
is it that your 2-year-old, you don't know where she is and what she's doing? Why is
You just
that?
got in trouble for doing that type of stuff, Kailani.
Girl, Kailani is not even into what you're talking about right now. Kailani is what, Mom? What? Kailani is not even trying to hear that shit. Girl, I need to close out like all of these windows. Hold on a second. Oh, I know what to do. Okay. All right.
Okay. Stay out of the kitchen. You just got in trouble for being in my bathroom. Give me this. Oh my gosh, y'all. She's at this age where she wants to get into every hair product, makeup product, everything. Hurry up and stay out of the stuff.
Where are your baby gates? Where's your baby gates? Why don't you have your bathroom door closed? Why don't you have your bedroom door closed? Like, why don't you manage your household? Why are you expecting 2-year-olds to follow directions? Who does that? What 2-year-old is following directions for longer than maybe 30 seconds to 2 minutes? Okay? And you have no activities for these children. Why don't you go run them down to the indigent mother daycare?
Kyle, AJ, get down. Yeah, she's a girl for real.
What are you doing?
AJ, go play, please. Go do something.
Okay, I'll go
Go
eat
do
dinner.
something. Can you
I'll go eat
believe
my
that?
dinner.
A 4-year-old.
Bye.
I'm going to eat my dinner.
He's supposed to figure out
Oh,
what
okay,
to
I got
do.
it. Hold on, let me look right now. Let me see on my Instagram.
Let me see.
Can I
What
sign
are they
into my
talking
Instagram?
about? What
I
are they
think I'm signed
talking
in.
about? What did
Yeah,
I look? Did I look naked
okay,
somewhere?
no. Okay, so oh, where'd it go?
Ooh, ooh.
Wait, where'd it go? Wait, Michelle, send it again, please. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. This is the community post they're talking about. Okay. So this is what you guys are talking about. Okay. 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 Yeah, this is the picture I have. This is the picture.
I don't want to take it off 1.5.
I don't care. What?
Was she breastfeeding? I don't know. I guess you can go back. So the timestamp is 28:54 if you want to go back, but it's the hair for me. Look at her hair. Y'all, Liv is Liv. You got to get it together, sis. You are a mess.
Oh, good job. Go turn the light off. I don't care to show this picture. I believe I posted this on Instagram. They're blocking, they have a star. Somebody put a star right there because they're trying to block out my baby's face. Not my titties. My boobs are not showing in this photo. I just have cleavage. This is naked. You can see my bra right here. My bra's right there. I was just posting a picture of my baby. Why people decided to make this sexual, especially a bunch of fucking women. Why you weird ass, disgusting, perverted women tried to make this a sexual photo when this was just a photo of my baby. I'm sorry that I have breasts and I'm sorry that they're big. My nipples are not out. Nothing is out in this photo. This was my cleavage. Cleavage.
The
I
lie
have
detector
cleavage. When I
determined
lay down, I
that
have
was a
more
lie.
cleavage.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I'm sorry. I have cleavage. I have cleavage. I'm big busted.
This was my cleavage. Cleavage. I have cleavage. And when I lay down,
Girl, tell the inspector. Can you call the inspector? Call Inspector Gadget that came over. We don't need to know, sis. I love that you're trying to defend yourself to the internet, but baby, we can't help you with the federal investigation. Okay, baby? Okay, baby? We can't help you. We can't help you with you or your cleavage. Do you understand? The streets can't help you, sis. Can't help you. Okay?
I have more cleavage. I have big breasts.
I have big breasts, sis.
I also have a video. I don't know if this is from a still of a video or this is a photo. It says baby girl at the top. So I'm guessing this was a photo. No, there wasn't an emoji. No, because I posted this photo on my Instagram
Okay.
of my baby's.
I can hear right now. Hold on. Where's my typing sound effect? I could hear someone right now. Meta, dear judge, boom, boom, bam. We need a subpoena for Olivia Nicole Love Liv Johnson for her Meta Instagram feed and instant messages. We would like YouTube, anything and everything, Gmail and Yahoo email. Girl, they're going to subpoena all that shit. You're going to get a letter. This is my prediction. You will be getting some mail, and some certain internet providers will be messaging you and telling you that they've received subpoenas to turn over information about your social media. And baby, you better get a lawyer.
Sleeping on me.
You better get a lawyer because they don't
So,
need your phone. They'll take your phone when and if they arrest you. But before then, all they have to do is get a judge and deliver probable cause, which was this complaint. And if the probable cause is enough for the judge to think and believe that there is an issue, and the standard could be very low as it pertains to children, they will issue subpoenas. They will get all of your social media with or without your permission. They don't need your permission. They'll just subpoena it because that's what you opt in for when you set up those accounts. And they'll see if you tried to delete things. They'll see everything. It doesn't matter. They'll get everything and they will figure out what you've been up to. Okay.
I posted a video of me breastfeeding. Would that be considered perverted as well? Would you guys make it into a
Did you send it to customers? If you sent it places or whatever, the experts will decide. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody on here is qualified to be considered a internet expert on what they could be looking for. You want to say perverted, but let's just say illegal, illicit activity on the internet. There are experts for that, and they will figure that out, and then they'll ask you questions if they have any.
perverted thing? Because back in the day when I had Ryan, I used to have photos of me breastfeeding her. I even had the OGs will know this. I had a thumbnail that
I'm not co-signing any remembrances for you.
Gerard had took of me in the bathtub, and I was breastfeeding my baby. You couldn't see my body, but you could see me breastfeeding my baby. And that was literally my thumbnail. I don't have this weird ass thing because I've had so many children. I've breastfed. I'm a mom, right? I don't have this weird fucking thing in my head like perverted, like you weird ass bitches do. Okay? I know what photo this is. And if you actually want to be, and it's okay, all this shit is going to be shown. Thank you, Michelle, for sending this to me. I already have this picture, but I have it now. Hold on. If you scroll down on my shorts, look, guys, if you scroll down on my shorts, I've showed my baby plenty of times on the boob, next to the boob, because at one point when Kailani was very little, I used to breastfeed her. So when you breastfeed, here's a little tip for the weird bitches in the back. When you breastfeed, your boobs are just bottles, okay? I'm sorry, I don't, breastfeeding women, breastfeeding moms, breastfeeding dads, that whole breastfeeding situation, it's not ever considered a weird situation because it's just to feed our children. Yeah. So a lot of the times when I would breastfeed, I don't look at my boobs like it's a sex thing. They're just to feed my babies. What the fuck? And I fed multiple children of my children with my breasts. What the fuck? So I'm sorry that I don't look at it like, oh my God, I need to cover up. I need to not show it. No, I've whipped out boobs in Walmart before to feed my babies. Literally, I whipped out a titty in Walmart and fed my child.
This is what I want to know. Do you even know what the allegations are? You're honing in on one very specific thing, but you don't even know if what was said on YouTube is the allegation that the investigator came for. You don't even know. So you're trying to explain something you're not even 100% sure is the actual allegation. And maybe that is what the allegation is. I don't know. But that doesn't sound like trafficking. You're just taking something someone said. Why don't you talk about what the man said to you? That's more like it. You know what I mean? What did the man say to you? Somebody brought this fact to the chat and then ran this picture, and then she's developing a whole conversation around this picture. What did the man say? You talked to him for 15, 20 minutes. What did he say? That's what I want to know.
No, this is just disgusting because like I said, these claims are coming from women. We would expect men to be disgusting like this, but this is women with children. So you guys saw a picture of me breastfeeding my daughter or just finishing breastfeeding my daughter, and you thought, oh, I'm going to make up a story of her selling nude photos of her kids? Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, this was the last piece I needed. So
she's performing for
thank you, whoever. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. Hold on one second. Because if I scroll all the way down on my shorts, you guys can see I have another video, which it popped up on my thing because sometimes old videos pop up on your thing. And I was thinking, is that still from that video? But it's not. But let me show you an example. And I have to copy this video. Like I have to download it to my phone so I have it. But here's the thing. That's the only photo I've seen with the star on my boot, or star right there. That's the only thing I've seen. Where's all the other photos of my children that are explicit? What happened, baby? Where's all the other ones?
Mama.
What, baby? What happened?
I got doing
AJ's what? Oh, baby. No. Give me her iPad because that's Kailani's iPad. Here you go. You can play with this one. Yours is charging, so we can't, baby. That's why when mommy tells you to reserve your battery, you have to reserve your battery. Here. Go in the other room and leave your sister alone, please. Don't mess with her iPad, please.
Yeah.
She is shook.
No. Yeah.
No, to be exact, nosy, weird fucking bitch. I breastfed.
Girl, she said nosy, weird fucking bitch. Ooh, someone triggered. Sis mad. She's mad. Ooh. Sis is mad. Girl, she mad.
Christian, Ryan, Kailani, AJ. I breastfed 4 of my children.
For how long?
my
I don't
kids.
think you breastfed AJ, did you?
Like, that's the fucking point. You said you didn't breastfeed. What? Are you good? Where's the rest of my shorts? Oh, here it is. Look. 2 for me. And I got 4. Okay, so that's one you asked, and the other round upstate. I'm breastfeeding Kailani right here. Look. See? Is that explicit? Is that children, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it, trafficking? Is that what you consider children trafficking? A mother showing breastfeeding?
Look, sis, let me tell you something, you weirdo. Ask the feds. At the end of the day, there are people out here. If you look, this is what I'm gonna say. You can take anything and make it nasty. People can go and take a shit, and it's a regular shit that everybody takes because everybody has to sit on the toilet a couple times a day, right? Everybody does it. But there are some people who fetish about it. You can take anything and make it into something. So at the end of the day, what you're saying, since there's no amount of making exploitation, okay. If there is some sort of exploitation going on of a otherwise innocent and normal body function, baby, let the professionals handle it, okay? If you were doing weird shit with what should be a normal function, i.e. breastfeeding, and you decided to, and someone, let me just not even say her, let's just say someone decided to post it to a fetish website, let's just say like Natalie Wagner, baby, that's a problem. Lots of us do normal things. Don't some people go outside gardening, but there are fetish pictures of people who are bending over in gardens with dresses on. You can't see anything, but to the fetish people, there's something in their brain. They're into it. Okay. Innocent, normal, everyday toes. Are pictures of feet nasty? Of course not. But to a fetish person who's into toes, well, now we don't know what you were doing, girl. Let the inspector tell you. You can't ask your audience and you can't ask those of us who really don't give a shit and don't know nothing about it. We can't really tell you, but you had someone sitting in your house for like 25 minutes who really should have been able to tell you what the allegations were. It's funny that you are sitting expanding on something that someone sent you, which probably isn't even the matter at hand. I'm just saying, it's just giving to me, why are you talking about ifs and maybes when you just had the inspector there? Let me go that way. You just had the inspector there. And why didn't he tell you what the situation was? And why are you sitting speculating on information from the chat when the man was just there? Wouldn't he have told you what the allegations are? But you're sitting speculating. So come on now. Just tell it. If you don't want to tell it, then sign off.
Breastfeeding. Yeah. No, I breastfed AJ and Kailani the shortest
And it
time.
might have to do with something with breastfeeding. But if you took innocent breastfeeding pictures and you sold it for smut, and or they got reposted to some sort of smut website, and they feel that the kids are at risk for exploitation, baby, you got to answer for that. That's
Like
your
2
problem.
months each baby.
Mommy,
No, baby, you can't do the colors because you don't have this app.
that has to do with
This
you,
is the app that
sis.
we don't have, baby. I'm
You
sorry.
claim these people don't know
You can
you
color actual stuff. You
any
want to
other
color your
time.
book?
Why are you
You want to color
telling
your
them
book?
your business now?
Oh,
Because
baby, we
she's
don't have color.
nervous.
This doesn't work, baby.
I think she's nervous.
I'm trying to see if I can get on this app for you since you want to color. No, they're
Oh,
trying
I
to
need
charge
some water so
us for
bad.
this. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You guys must have downloaded this from. How do I delete the app? Or like that. Somebody must have downloaded this from.
Well, I bet
guess,
you
I
her
don't know, YouTube,
iCloud
I don't
is
know.
a fool. Okay. How much you want to bet that her iCloud is a fool? Her Gmail account, baby, they gonna pull all that shit. You don't have to worry. And then the best part is when you watch like trials or criminal investigations, and they say, and then on such and such day, the defendant deleted X, Y, and Z. And then they moved this file, they deleted that file.
Mommy, we just do color.
You don't have color. You don't have it on here. Sorry. You don't have it on here, baby. You don't have that app.
Because you're too busy.
What did I say?
Because
I
you're
don't
too
care, but
busy
the investigator does.
trying to
That's why we're
bounce
talking
that
about it.
ass.
Yeah, the investigator cares about the lies that he was told. Yeah, with no proof.
Okay.
The investigator does. Girl, y'all are so sad. Y'all are sad as fuck. Imagine hating somebody so much. This is all you guys. This is it. This is all you guys can do. This
They
is
hate
it.
me.
None of your
They
abuse
hate
claims
me.
stick. Starvation claims don't stick. Now you've moved on to I'm sexually doing something weird to my kids.
They
Okay.
don't. They
Okay.
can. They don't even need to take her phone. I mean, they could subpoena her phone, but she's not required to give the code. All they have to do is email Google. They can email Google and get her YouTube and her Gmail. All they have to do is subpoena Meta for her Instagram. Like you can get around all of that. OnlyFans, I don't know if OnlyFans cooperates. They might. They don't need her phone. We've transcended the phones because there's something that exists called the cloud. All they have to do is get a judge to agree that there's probable cause and send subpoenas, and baby, those records will be there inside of like 10 days. She'll know if they subpoena her records, they're going to send her a letter. The app providers will send her a letter notifying her and give her like 5 days to send a letter from her lawyer stating that they are not to turn over the records and that they have resolved the matter. But if she doesn't have any legal assistance, baby, they will get those records immediately. Immediately. They probably are requesting her records right now.
Alrighty.
If they feel that there are children in danger, this is somebody who has multiple CPS cases, whether they have been cases that show cause or don't show cause. If there are children that allegedly are in danger and they feel that the allegations are credible, there is no judge that's not going to sign off on a subpoena for information to dig in deeper, because the last thing they want is somebody on the news talking about that CPS and the judge didn't do their job. And then that's a whole nother problem. And CPS is failing and they failed the kids and they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And who's that judge? And that judge needs to lose their job and get off the bench. Maybe they're going to sign. They're going to sign and they're going to get. And sis, you're already under investigation. I guarantee it.
It won't stick. And you guys think you're going to get away with this?
They're going to be looking all in your shit.
You think?
I have it on 1.5, so it's
okay. Okay.
Look at her. She's so smug. Plus, they have already dug into her background and all her legal woes. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is
password, right?
like
what? I said,
what was the problem?
Like I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying, this shit didn't even come.
They could have already talked to Gerard as the father, as the ex-husband. That holds weight. They could have already spoken to him to ask him what are the circumstances surrounding the separation and dissolving of your marriage. Was there anything noteworthy about the relationship with the other 3 kids? What is her relationship with the other 3 kids? Why are the kids not going on planned visitations to see their mother? They could be asking all kinds of questions just innocently.
From men. She was coming from women. Bitches are disgusting.
This woman is a fool, and she's done it all on YouTube. Everyone has told her multiple different ways, like, get your act together, get up off this internet, stop doing this stuff. It's gone beyond that. If she wants to ruin her life, just, it's unfortunate for her. Well, maybe the people that care and love her, but you know what I'm saying? She's doing this to herself.
Stop saying, mommy, help me. I'm doing what I need to do, Kailani. Chill out 1 second.
A 2-year-old. This is what she says to a 2-year-old who doesn't understand. Hey, boo. Clam it, breastfeed pig lies. It didn't really breastfeed and was filed in May. Who you breastfeeding in May? It's in the dark web. You see what I'm saying? You have to be so careful because you could post anyone, and you guys know this, anyone, you could have anything posted anywhere. If somebody is into red shoes, they're going to grab your picture and put it in the dark web. Just be careful. And if that's just the price you're willing to pay, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of weird, freaky people. But that's why you have to be even double careful how you post your kids, because some people just want to see, they just have weird fascinations in their brain, and it is what it is. She can pretend all she wants to be naive and not know what people are talking about. At the end of the day, if she has any responsibility in anything that is posted, baby, it's not going to be a good look.
Baby.
You can't control what people do with your media, but if you had a hand in disseminating, putting a price tag on it, anything like that, they are going to know, and it's going to be all up in your email, your instant messages, your Cash App. All of that stuff is subpoenaable and obtainable without having your phone. They just have to subpoena the apps.
Hey, bear.
What do you want to do? You want to color the princess?
Yeah.
You love princesses and fairy tales. Oh, I should have did animals too. Not now. Oh my God, they're trying to charge us too. Dang, ain't none of these apps free? Baby, none of these apps are free. Oh, wait.
Well, they told her not to do it.
Here, do the...
How did she dox the person? Did she show it in her live? What state is she in? Texas. She seems to think this is just a simple CPS case. Sex trafficking is not. I mean, they might have sent a local investigator, but it's a federal case. Like, for instance, yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be federal charges. So yes, she's exposed the full name, and a few days ago she showed the ID of the caseworker, of the CPS worker. This guy that came yesterday, or are you talking about a different one? The Indian lady? She actually posted the name after she was told not to. There is no telling how long they will have been monitoring her. Period.
There.
Okay. I didn't know if she was Indian or what, but yeah. The brown lady.
She
always got to show the kids.
Proof. My whole thing is, where is the proof? Where is it? That with the star over my baby's face, that's what you're going off of? That's what you're going to show in court? That's it. Okay.
Is that what he showed you? You tell us. You had the man at your house.
Got it. Because when this claim was made to CPS, there was no photos or nothing sent to CPS. So I'm like, because I was like, can I see it? Can I see the photos? I've been looking for the photos. Can I see? Let me see. Let me see what you got. He's like, no, there's been nothing sent in. There's been nothing sent in. Then how are you here at my house harassing me, letting these people harass me through y'all? I understand they're doing their job and they have to investigate everything. I totally get it for the safety of children. But like, you would think with that type of claim, you obviously have proof. Where is the proof? It's okay. The person will have to provide it. So we're gonna see the proof. Because to spread that type of, and my mother and my stepfather are now involved. They spoke to the CPS guy.
Oh,
They're like, no, this
her
is
mother and her
gone way too far.
stepfather are
And
now
I 100%
involved.
agree. So
Oh.
okay, cool.
Oh.
And I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say a damn thing.
Oh, Stella
Oh, you
and
finished all
her
your food. Good job,
daddy,
buddy. Good
her
job, baby.
stepdaddy are involved.
And yes,
Uh-oh,
like I said before,
stepdaddy
you guys think I'm
season.
scared of something. I'm not scared of anything. He asked me how do I discipline my kids. I said I yell at them. Sometimes he gets popped. Sometimes he gets put on timeout.
Okay. Girl. I wonder who's gonna take the kids. Olivia, girl, you looking real sus right now. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's not looking good for you. I would
like,
be
no problem. I do the
concerned.
same thing. Okay, let's move on. You guys think I'm scared of something? Oh my God, something's gonna come up.
Girl, you are 35 years old and you are calling for mommy and stepdaddy. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even think stepdaddy existed because Stella was at your house for so long. I just thought she was lying about being married. I didn't know.
Bitch, I don't care. You guys can literally send every video you have of me to CPS. I don't give a fuck. If I'm going to put it on the
I would care.
World Wide Web, I don't give a fuck if you show it to God himself. Show it to the President of the United States. Okay. No. You do not take her iPad from her. Stop it. He's not doing anything to you. I'm scared of something. Scared of what?
Do these kids even know what they're doing on the iPad? What?
To be scared of something, you would have to be scared of something. What am I fearing?
What
am I fearing here?
What
For real.
is
And like
she?
I said, hating me is one thing. People can hate me all day long. Hate me, babe. I don't give a fuck. But saying allegations, I hurt my kids, I starved my kids, I beat my children, I abused them, that is something separate than hating me for being a bitch to you, or looking the way I do, or talking the way I talk. I have to break this down for the retards in the back because you guys are slow. I see. You guys have a whole clique of slow, ugly bitches. So let me break it down to you hoes. It's different for hating me for the way I talk than me being a mother. That's completely different.
She's so stupid.
You don't think there's bitches that hate other bitches all around the world, but that doesn't mean that those women don't deserve to be moms. Those women don't deserve to take care of their kids in peace. Like I said, you can hate me all you want, but why you bitches keep trying to attack my motherhood and my children and what we got going on over here? What? This did not die.
Because people don't respect when you go live and stand there with cooking utensils threatening little children that weigh 30 pounds. Okay. People don't respect that. People don't have respect for the revolving door of ninjas that you had in the house around all these children. Letting them, I mean, we saw Joey take Kailani. Didn't he take her for like a walk outside? Don't you know that he could have been in the wind? Was it Joey? No, it wasn't Joey. It was Grandpa. It was this guy right here. Grandpa with the hoodie on. Baby, they were in there when they were, when things were good for that day or two. And he took Kailani outside for a walk. He could have been in the wind. You could have been calling the police talking about my boyfriend took my daughter for a walk and he never came back. You don't even know this man. You barely knew this man. Okay? But you let your daughter go out behind a door and just walk around with someone she didn't even know. So you engage in triggering behavior for people and it makes people feel some type of way. I told him I need to laugh today. You were so fun. Aw. I feel like we talked about the pool video the other day. Did you not go to the last live video? I feel like we may have talked about two things at the same time, but she was in the pool with the baby. Yeah. We talked about that the other day. How is she able to trust these randoms with her body and most importantly, her kids? She's sick and slow. Um, she's risky, she's engaging in, this she fits the profile of this type of a woman. Risky behavior. You know what I mean? There's a certain any of you guys in law enforcement or social services, I'm sure they talk to you about a specific profile of a woman. Usually very thirsty, desperate for a man's time, attention, and company, sometimes desperate for money. Okay. And they will trade off access, not realizing unknowingly or knowingly, because sometimes it is knowingly, access to their children. It's some sort of sick, perverted thirst for time and attention and money sometimes. And I'm not a criminologist, so all I know is what I've seen and what I've read. But she, to me, fits a certain type of woman. She has no social life. Her social life is the internet, which can be very skewed based on where she's at. If she's got a bunch of people loving and adoring her and making her think she is the shit, then she's going to feel pretty invincible, which she does sometimes. There's also a group of people on here that her you know some people in her chat who try to hold her accountable. They're quickly ostracized or shunned from the chat. Then there's the reaction channels who have varying different opinions of what's going on, right? So she feels like if you've got an opinion outside of just co-signing, you're a hater, you're jealous, you're this, you're that, da da da. Girl, that's why she's so mad, because nobody really cares. It's giving guilty. It's giving, you did something. And when they get into your ass and they get into all of your social media, it's highly likely that they will find something that you're going to have to do some explaining about. And it's not going to look good.
Talking about. There you go.
She doesn't know you could have sold something or entertained an undercover. Hello, let's talk about that. There's undercovers out here. If you have been identified as somebody who is susceptible, somebody could have reached out to you. They could say they're a huge fan. They follow you on Instagram or TikTok. You're so sexy. You know what I mean? You girl, you could have been tagged for the okey doke. I guess you don't watch as much crime TV as you say you do, because baby, it's giving you're stupid and you would fall for a $50, $100 scam. And all you have to do is follow the directions, accept the money, and then you're caught. And then they've got you as a suspect, as somebody who will do this and someone who has done that before. It was just talk. If somebody scammed you on the okey doke and they got you to sell them a picture, then you go on live talking about that you sell pictures, but then now you want to hone in on breastfeeding. Maybe he was talking to her about breastfeeding, and then someone from the chat brings up a breastfeeding picture. Baby, you've already admitted to selling pictures. So you're already giving them probable cause to subpoena your email and your social media. You're just a dummy. And you already have a criminal record. You're already on probation for non-payment of child support. So you have other issues with your other children. And you have a whole ex-husband who has a wife too, who probably has some nice things to say about you. You just, you dumb. You got too much of a list of people that don't fuck with you for your own good. We might have to stop right here. I feel like we're stalled. Girls, is she a felon? Is that a felony or some misdemeanor? I don't know if that was a felon. Was it a felony? She may want to start watching To Catch a Predator. Girls, she might want to start watching some sort of legal analysis and try to get a hold of somebody who can give her some advice. But the advice that she's going to get is what she doesn't want, and they're going to tell her to get off social media. And if you can't get off social media, because that's how you support yourself, even though you say it's not because you don't make money, but you actually do, is they're going to tell you to take your kids off. And then she's going to say, but I can't take that because they're my content. Hold on. Y'all, today was the last day of school. Can I just say that? As a mom, I'm officially on summer vacation as of this afternoon. And I also want to brag on perfect attendance for this entire year. Okay, girl. Sis had to go to school today. She said, Mom, I'm just going to go ahead and get my. Farrah wanted to not go to school today, but she said, I'm going because I want to get my perfect attendance. She said, I want to see if I can make it all high school. I said, well, let's just take it 1 year at a time. We know freshman year, baby, perfect attendance. Okay. Okay. But today, so I'm gonna have to go soon. We're running late and long. Y'all think CPS will take her kids if they think the kids are in danger? If they think the kids are in danger, we got like a few more minutes. But I gotta go pick up Boo. I think social media is how she deals with her life. I mean, how about go get some friends? How about I'm sure there are other moms, there are women who want to be friendly with Liv. Liv only wants to be and show off for these cameras, and she's so worried about shitting on bitches. You know what I'm saying? She's so worried about shitting on some bitches and setting the record straight. She doesn't have any normal friendships at all. Most people on this internet post their content and get off, right? There is a very small subset of people who lay on here all fucking day, all fucking day, all fucking night. You guys go here. You understand what I'm saying. You see what happens to the people who crash and burn. This is not the first crash and burn that we've seen, okay? She's not the first to crash and burn, and she ain't gonna be the last. But she's on some crash and burn.
And my children and what we got going on over here. What? This
Girl,
did not
she was
die.
over there on Bigo.
What are you talking about?
She goes over there at TikTok.
There you go.
Yeah. What is?
In Texas, if you hit a child with an object, it's considered abuse. No, it's not. It's not considered abuse, actually. Because my child, Robin, she was beat with a belt. I told CPS myself because she cried to me about it. And it's punishment. It's however her dad wants to punish her and discipline her. That's his business in the state of Texas, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I was told that. So no, you can definitely hit your kids with a belt. You can hit them with the spatula. You can hit them whatever the fuck you want to hit them with. Whatever you choose to discipline your kids with. It was that you're not allowed to leave bruises, but my daughter had bruises all over her.
The fact that someone has to entertain a conversation with you about bruises on your child is awful. The fact that you could even hit your kids so bad that they are bruised and all of the things is just sad. Is sad. And I don't know. I don't even know what to say, but once you learn how to parent effectively, your kids listen to you, they respect you, and they do what you ask them to do because they want to please you and they know that you're telling them the right things to do. When you have to constantly beat a child into submission, you're not really changing behavior, you're just punishing them. So that's not really effective parenting. And maybe that's why your kids don't really fuck with you like that, because you're not an effective mommy. Because all you want to do is threaten smacking and hitting. And you're so fixated with the internet and then running around. And when you're not pregnant, drinking alcohol and doing all of the things that include not paying any attention to them.
They didn't give a fuck. And they weren't from me. So No.
She's awful. She's absolutely awful. I'm sorry about the lagging today, guys. We were breezing down the YouTube streets yesterday, but baby, today
Actually. What's your point, though?
she's awful.
And I don't hit my baby. That's the whole thing. Have you guys ever seen me hit my child with a spatula or threaten him with a spatula? What have you seen? Because I'm sure if you've seen me hit him with a spatula, that would have been in the compilations.
Oh,
Oh, that would
Kailani
have
has
been
a
the star of the
black eye.
show. No, you guys don't have that footage because it doesn't exist. That's the whole point of me saying.
She disowned the Web3, which I don't know if she disowned them officially or not, but she basically has. So I agree with you. She's not messing with the web kids because the web kids have decided mom's house is boring, mom's house is small, and if you have a small house out there, don't come for me. At the end of the day, I'm talking about this one, okay? At the end of the day, they live in a nice big home in a neighborhood. They got a backyard, all of the things. And these are kids that are used to suburban life now. They have a nice home. They got a garage. They probably got a playroom. I'm sure they got all kinds of everything that they want, their own bedrooms, a backyard, big refrigerator. They can eat. They can go to the pantry. They can run down the street. They got neighbors. They got people interested in what they got going on. This one is so busy popping her shit on the internet in a small ass shoebox apartment with two little kids that they barely know. Mom's pregnant again. Food sucks. Nobody wants to eat fucking box macaroni and hot dogs again. Roaches. And you got to sleep on the floor. I wouldn't want to go over there either.
My baby never has bruises because I don't hit my child. I smack his ass with my hand. Sure do. Sure do. And I threaten the fuck out of them with a spatula. Sure do. Sure do.
Because you don't know how to enforce some sort of authority and respect. Your kids think you're a joke. You walk around with the shorts in the crack of your ass, no bra, no shower for days, looking like a whole clown. Look at your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, she gained back every bit of her
AJ,
weight.
leave your sister alone. She doesn't want to play, baby.
She said
She's
she
telling
doesn't
you,
threaten them,
AJ,
but she
stop.
does.
She doesn't
Yeah,
want to
she
play
said
with you.
she said she doesn't threaten them, but then
Go
says,
clean up
"I
your
sure
cards.
do. I sure do. I sure do."
Because you're not playing with them.
Yes, I am.
Then go play with them.
I want them. I want.
Girl, Ajax and Krylani. Smacking is hitting, absolutely. Smacking is also
Mom, you can
humiliating.
get my iPad on the floor.
Smacking a baby is obscene. How do you smack a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old? Like an open hand smack
Yeah,
in the
I
face?
know.
That's
It is.
crazy.
It is illegal. It's illegal to make false reports like this to state officials, 100%. And supposedly this person has made the same false. Leave her alone.
But I want my iPad.
Then get down and get it. That
She
was
needs
charging.
they need to give her that free daycare again. Go ahead and run her back to the daycare
cannot
center.
have this one. It's charging.
These poor kids, they need the Y. They need the
This
rec
kid.
center. They need some help. These poor kids, they stuck in that house.
Sorry, I have to yell at him he's hard-headed. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this person has also made claims to the police that I'm doing this to my kids. So that's crazy to make get off my chair. To make false claims to the police as well.
Well, maybe if they made a sex trafficking claim to the police, that might be why the investigator just came to your house. Okay?
You think you're big talking to your kids that way? No, I think I'm their mom and I have every right to discipline their ass, you weird ass bitches. That's what I think. Somebody was like, how would you feel if she talked to your kid like this? Bitch, I wouldn't talk to your kids like this. They're not my fucking kids. They're not my problem. I don't give a fuck. I talk to my kids this way because I care about them and I'm gonna keep their ass together. I don't give a fuck up, but no offense. I don't care about your fucking kid. Why would I talk to your kid like that? What the hell? Why would I talk to any other kids that aren't mine like that?
You can't talk to dumb
Yelling at your
people
kids
with
isn't abuse. Well,
reason.
according to the internet, it is, girl. Let me see.
Some people, it's just not even
According
worth
to
your
the internet,
time to
it's
talk
abuse,
to them
honey.
because she's so stupid.
It's
Okay,
the
you guys,
worst
if
kind
you
of
guys
abuse
want to
you could do.
finish this video, we can. But I gotta go get my kid. I gotta go get on my mom business. So forgive me. Okay. But we've been here almost 2 hours. If you guys want to get back on it, we can. And just run through the rest of this because it's a little bit more of a hot damn mess. We can, we don't normally do a back to back. But I love you guys and I will take one for the team. So if you want to come back and finish it up, we can, but we're gonna break. We're gonna break. And I promised Boo Boo she could get Subway, not my choosing. That's what she asked for. Okay. You know what I'm saying? She wants the Philly. She wants the Philly. So I gotta get Boo Boo a sandwich. Okay, you want me to? Okay. She needs to be humbled. Well, I feel like yesterday the investigator coming over was humbling enough. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Yes. Sophomore year. Sophomore. Yes. Coming sophomore year loading. Can any of you guys who've been around here for a long time, can you believe sis is going to be 15? I bet some of you guys could probably remember when she was 5. Okay. Going to kindergarten. Can you believe it? She's getting ready to start 10th grade. Two more videos? You got to be kidding. Girl, we're going to have to just take it one day at a time, girl. We're going to do the best we can with what we got. She has went off the deep end. Girl, she has gone bazonkers. She used to be live. This is like, when did it happen? Girl, I don't know if she got some of that damn ice. I don't know if she got some bad synthetic something when she was hanging out with that guy Brandon. When she was hanging out with Brandon, remember when she was drinking all that cheap liquor? She was hanging out with Brandon. I don't know what that girl was doing. There was somewhere around that time period of when Gerard moved on about his business and whatever they had going on, they had going on. But the bottom line is he was making moves about his business and, the Nisi era. Okay. 5 years ago, maybe even 5-ish years ago, let's just say something happened and she really became something a little different. Gerard said when she bought that Mercedes, when she had that big month on YouTube and she got that big fat check and they'd never seen that much money before. It was like a 5-figure check. They got some money and she went and bought that car, the Mercedes, and you couldn't tell her, well, I got a Benz, I got this. There was something that happened that kind of shifted her humbleness to bad bitch, and she hasn't seen the floor since. Like, she's just been on one to prove to the internet What? I don't know, because really we don't, I mean, most people don't care. I'm just gonna speak for myself. I really don't care. Like I come through to watch the shit show, but as far as like being vested in this situation, girl, no. You know what I mean? Okay. We will. I might finish it after lunch and then we'll come back, okay? All right, you guys. We'll finish. We'll do a part 2. So I'm gonna leave it right here where it's at. And then girl, it's just a shit show. It's just really, it's like it's just driving by a car accident at the end of the day. Some people aren't interested in it, and I respect that. But some of us are. Some of us like to see the shenanigans, and that's okay too. You know what I mean? All right, you guys. Love you. Mean it. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to leave my little setup just the way it is. Okay. She needs intensive therapy. She needs medication, I think. And she definitely needs a chill pill. And the way she has handled these children, they need some help too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose. I'm just giving my opinions. And yeah, she's done some damage, but it can be fixed. You know, I think AJ's probably a good kid. He seems very sweet. Kailani, girl, all she does is cry. But they just need some proper direction and time. But she's just ill equipped to do it because she's so focused on herself, and she found the people that will do that for her, which is the internet. You know, first she gets her time and attention from men. And when she's not getting time and attention from men, she's getting it from the weirdos who support her in the loyalty gang, who are a bunch of dummies. Okay. Just a bunch of dummies. I hate it for the kids. Yes. Remember 5 years ago when Gerard came to the rescue and got the kids to Texas? And then furthermore, he had to bring them back, but when he brought them back, it was like that Christmas when he was able to come collect them and they started school and all things. Olivia's never even had kids in school. Let's let the truth be told. When she has to get to school, what is she? Late every day. Late, car doesn't work, all the things. She's never had to do homework, manage projects. When the only kid that was in school was Robin and it was the pandemic, she couldn't even get her to school on time. I don't even know if Christian was in school yet, but if he was, he wasn't going. Robin was sometimes going, and Ryan wasn't even in preschool. When Gerard picked them up, he immediately got them all into school. Okay? Immediately. It was a shit show. She's never had kids in school. She's never had to talk to the teachers. She's never had to handle grades. She's never had to handle parent teacher conversations. Nothing. The only thing that she's done is drive to pick those kids up from school because they're not talking to her. The parents of record is Gerard and his wife. They don't talk to her about shit. So when it's time for AJ to go to school, baby, she gonna have her reckoning because you gonna understand when AJ's in that classroom, not sitting down, not being quiet, keep distracting other kids, and they start sending him to the office like they used to get Legendary together. You see how Jasmine had to sit down for a minute and get Legendary together. You see how she had to get damn Aiden together. Let's say Aiden more so, right? Aiden was not handling business. Jasmine had to take the time and she had to work with Aiden. And if they don't see you working to handle the program, baby, it's going to be a problem. Because once the teacher has to get the guidance counselors and the principal involved, girl, they might call the outside agencies. Okay. Wait till she gets them kids in school if she still has them. It's going to be a problem. Okay. Never had them. Now she got AJ over there in T-ball. Good. Put Krylani in the daycare. Put Krylani over there at the rec center for the weekend, for the whole weekend, for the damn summer. Let her get rec center camp. Splash, you know how they do splashing and clay and all the things. Girl, Okay, let me go get my kid because I got to go get mine now. Okay. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys back later. Girl, if she homeschools, that girl can barely read. How's she going to homeschool? That's a mess. She should be on the list that she's not allowed to homeschool. She's at risk. Girl, she can't do it. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you later.